Hi! In this video, I will cover the CAT4 Level E test given to Year 8 students and show you realistic sample questions for each section. But first, let's quickly go over the test structure so that you know exactly what to expect. The CAT4 Level E has 3 parts, each divided into 2 or 3 sections. Each section has specific time limits and amount of questions, as you can see in this table. Now, let's answer several sample questions together so that you get a feel for the actual test. The first question type is figure classification, which measures your nonverbal reasoning. Figure classification questions show 3 pictures that share a connection or a characteristic. Choose the answer that shares the same connection from the answer choices. In this question, the 3 figures are all shapes that have the following common features. Every outer shape is white and contains 4 other colored shapes inside, where the colors used are purple, gray, and orange. The orange shape has always one side less than the outer shape. The only shape that fits this description is the 5th one. Therefore, the 5th choice is the correct answer. All right, moving on to the next section of the test, which is called figure matrices. In each row or column, the pictures change in the same way or follow the same rule. Choose the answer that goes in the empty box in the matrix following the same rule. In this question, the rules that connect the figures of the first 2 rows are 3 different shapes appear once in a row. They contain a black section, which has a triangle opposite to the black section pointing towards it. These sections shift by 1/4, a rotation anti-clockwise, when moving from left to right in the same row. The only option that fits this description is the 3rd one. Therefore, the 3rd choice is the correct answer. How are you finding this so far? If you find this video useful, please like and subscribe to support this channel and help us continue creating awesome and helpful content. All right, moving on to the next question type you'll see on the test, which is called verbal classification. This section evaluates your verbal reasoning. The question shows 3 words that are alike in some way. Decide how they are alike and choose the word that belongs in the same group as the first 3 words. The correct answer is attorney. Prosecutor, defense, judge, and attorney are each part of a court proceeding. The next question type also evaluates verbal reasoning, and it's called verbal analogies. Each question provides a pair of words that go together in a certain way and a 3rd word. Choose a word from the answer choices that goes together with the 3rd word in the same way. The correct answer is mean. The opposite of hectic is leisure. The opposite of kind is mean. These words are opposites. The next section you'll see on the test is number analogies, which assesses your quantitative reasoning. The question provides 2 pairs of numbers with a certain mathematical connection and another number that shares that connection with one of the answer choices. Find the missing number for the 3rd pair. Look for the pattern in the first series of numbers. We get from 30 to 22 by dividing by 2 and then adding 7. Likewise, we get from 26 to 20 by dividing by 2 and then adding 7. The next pair of numbers should follow the same pattern, meaning that the correct answer will be 18. These question types are quite challenging because the connection between the pair of numbers is not obvious, and it takes time to find it. But don't worry, the more you practice these questions, the better and quicker you become at finding those connections. The next question type on the test also measures your quantitative reasoning, and it's called number series. The question shows a series of numbers that have a rule. Use the rule to determine which number will come next in the series. By taking a careful look at this series, you can see that the pattern alternates between multiplying by 9 and dividing by 3. Given this pattern, since the last number was obtained by multiplying the previous one by 9, the next operation must be divided by 3. So we have 162 divided by 3, which equals 54. Therefore, 54 is the correct answer. Okay, now we move on to the final 2 test sections that measure your spatial ability. The next section after the number series questions is called figure analysis. This question shows a paper folded several times and then punched with holes. The answer choices contain unfolded papers with punched-in holes. You need to determine which of the answer choices is the final product of the unfolded punched-in paper. 3 holes were punched in the folded section, one triangle near the top right corner, another triangle near the central part, slightly below it, and a third rectangular hole near the bottom right corner. Since the paper was folded in half twice, the holes were punched through 4 layers of paper. The holes will mirror diagonally twice, first from right to bottom, then from bottom right to top left. As a result, the shapes will first make 1/4, a rotation clockwise, then a diagonal flip when mirrored according to the creases. Therefore, when the paper is unfolded, it will have 12 holes, where the diagonal creases will act as mirrors. In this way, the correct answer is option 5. This question was pretty challenging, right? Don't worry, it's always more difficult on the first try. The more you practice these questions, the easier it will get, as you'll see that the solving methods repeat themselves. All right, now it's time to see the last test section, which is called figure recognition. This question shows a shape alongside 5 answer choices containing complex designs. You must choose the design that contains the target shape in the exact same size, including each side in full. Can you spot where the given shape is hiding? The figure shows a kind of horizontal double arrow, where the part that connects the tips and the arrow's body is invisible. Despite a lot of other unrelated lines, you can see that the only option that contains such a shape with these features is the 4th one. Therefore, option 4 is the correct answer. So, that was the last section of the exam, and the last sample question on this video. Visit our dedicated guide for more CAT4 Level E sample questions and preparation tips. I added a link in the description below and the pinned comment. You'll also find there our complete practice package with full-length simulations and practice drills with over 360 questions to build your child's test-taking skills and maximize their chances of scoring high. Last but not least, don't forget to like and subscribe, as I will make lots of helpful videos like this one. I hope you learned and enjoyed it. See you next time, and good luck with your test.